baseball here this evening.
For Houston, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. 2-2 the count. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah. Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
So he punches him out, looking at the fastball. Alex Bregman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. The 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Mets offense will go to Zach Greinke will be on the mound for the Astros. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Jeff McNeil is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow them.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Brantley going back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting. pitch.
Standing in
The
now,
catcher,
Robinson Chirinos.
Chirinos.
Fouled away. Chirinos, a Venezuelan-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Yordan Alvarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The first baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
So one away here with the bases empty, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First pitch coming. Here it is. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Throw on to first, two gone.
That is it.
Here's George Springer, and they'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. No balls and one strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2.
2-2.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still down.
Leading up.
Here's the first pitch now from
Third
Greinke.
baseman, Greinke.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 7. The center
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He's a long ball threat, of course. Currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And he fouls this one off. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Batting 8. The shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Andres Jimenez. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. here it comes.
Leading off for the Astros.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Correa is retired, and there's 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Striding in for Houston, Garrett Stubbs. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting none. The pitcher, number
so
21.
Here now is the pitcher, Zach Greinke. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Hard hit at third. Davis brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep in driving runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Number 8.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Too high, and it's 3-0. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Mets.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
1-1 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Back goes Springer, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Michael Brantley back to the top. Still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Runner goes. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Line drive to left. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa. From the stretch, Jose Altuve is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat it.
First baseman, number 10.
Yuli Gurriel stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
This is a fun guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
The left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Altuve is right there to take it in, and on one pitch, that's all for Cespedes.
Number 2.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Stubbs is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. To the left side, but it's well foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Off for the Astros.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Number 4, George Springer.
First pitch on its way. George Springer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Now to the plate, Garrett Stubbs. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading up for the Mets, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Mets.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. This ball will be chopped foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And this will be fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Cespedes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batter, third baseman.
One away for the Astros here in the sixth, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Popped him up. Chirinos shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
To 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Line drive, base hit.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knocked to right there.
Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And this one will bounce into the wall. McNeil isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. As they push their lead to 3 now.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The right fielder, number 2.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Dominic Smith will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 3-run home run down the line in right, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Rogelio Armenteros gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Rogelio Armenteros. Now batting.
At the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. One and two now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Here now the 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Chirinos is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in once again, J.D. Davis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Two 2-0 now.
no strike.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
3-0 to him now. Belted high in the air out to left. Back on it is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
In now, Michael Conforto.
The center fielder.
This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
That's the ball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hopped up. Correa moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We're through 6 full. The Mets lead it 7-0. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Yuli Gurriel is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Alvarez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. McNeil's got it for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Digging in now, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First delivery to him on the way.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Astros are down quietly. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Andres Jimenez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Brantley. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeff McNeil. He singled his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Pete Alonso. Fouled away. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brantley on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets leave one, but they're still in control, 7-0. Here's Carlos Correa now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 61.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Aledmus Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Aledmus Diaz.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So no run. Brad Peacock enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he got him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Robinson Chirinos waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's ball 4. Next up from New York, Robinson Chirinos. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
It just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
J.D. Davis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and 4-speed something the other way.
Count is 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Second and third, 2 away. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 17 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far? Andres Gimenez the next to bat. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. hit hard towards center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now 10-zip. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom earns a league-leading 11th win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Zach Greinke struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
For the Astros, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jacob deGrom. His record is now 11-1. The loss goes to Zach Greinke. He falls to 3-7. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.